All right, today we're going to build something absolutely essential. We're talking about the business financial plan. But look, don't think of it as some boring spreadsheet. Think of it as the actual blueprint you need to build a successful, long-lasting business. So, let's get to it.
But first, let's start with a really important question. You've got the passion, right? You've got the brilliant idea, but what's that single biggest trap that dooms most new businesses? It's probably not what you think. It's not a bad product or a lack of marketing. No, it's something way more fundamental.
And there it is. That's the one. The number one killer of new businesses is quite simply running out of cash. I know it sounds almost too obvious, but it's a trap that snares thousands and thousands of entrepreneurs. You see, it's not just about having money. It's about having a plan for that money. And that's exactly what we're here to do today. Which brings us to the big idea for today. Trying to launch a business without a financial plan, it's literally like trying to build a house without a blueprint. I mean, can you imagine? You hire a crew, you buy all the materials, and you just tell them, hey, just start building. The result would be chaos, right? A total collapse. That's the exact risk you're running without a plan.
Okay, so let's leave that chaos behind us and start building the solution, your financial master plan. This isn't just about crunching numbers. It's about giving your business a solid, reliable structure that can actually handle challenges and support real growth.
So, what is this thing officially? Well, a business financial plan is basically your strategic roadmap. It's a collection of documents that lays out your financial goals and, more importantly, the specific strategy for how you're going to get there. It's the thing that turns a big dream into a real actionable plan. And listen, a good plan does so much more than just sit in a folder somewhere. This is a tool you'll actually use. It's what you'll use to secure funding from investors. It's going to guide those tough decisions, like when to hire or if you can afford that new equipment. It gives you clear ways to measure your success and helps you spot risks before they turn into disasters. It truly aligns your entire team.
Every great building starts with a solid foundation. And for your financial blueprint, that foundation is made up of 3 core documents. We call them financial statements. Let's break down each one, because understanding these is the key to really understanding the health of your entire business.
First up is the income statement. You'll also hear this called the profit and loss statement, or just P&L. Think of this as your business's report card for a specific time, like a quarter or a full year. It adds up all your sales, subtracts all your costs, and answers that one fundamental question: are we actually making money?
Next, we have the cash flow statement. Now, this one is so critical because, and you have to remember this, profit and cash are not the same thing. You can be profitable on paper, but have zero cash in the bank to pay your employees. This statement tracks every single dollar coming in and every dollar going out. It answers the ultimate survival question: do we have enough actual cash to keep the lights on?
And third, there's the balance sheet. Now, if the other 2 statements are like videos showing your finances over time, the balance sheet is like a single, clear photograph. It shows exactly what your company owns, what it owes, and what its net worth is on one specific day. It's a snapshot of your company's overall financial health.
So, you see, together they paint the whole picture. The income statement asks, are we profitable? The cash flow statement asks, can we pay our bills? And the balance sheet asks, what's our net worth? If you only look at one, you're getting an incomplete and, frankly, a dangerous view of your business. They're all connected. For instance, the profit from your income statement actually flows into the equity on your balance sheet. That's how you see your company's value grow over time.
Okay, so we get the theory. We know the foundational pieces. But how do you actually draft this blueprint? Let's walk through the process step by step. And trust me, it's way more manageable than you might be thinking. It really breaks down into 4 clear steps. It all kicks off with forecasting sales. That's your best, most educated guess of what you're going to sell. From there, you budget out every single expense you can think of. These first 2 steps are absolutely crucial because they let you map out your cash flow, which means you can see cash shortages coming before they hit. And finally, you pull all that information together into those 3 financial statements we just talked about. See, each step just builds on the last one. Now, I'm going to give you a huge piece of professional advice for when you're forecasting those sales. I want you to remember the number 3. Why? Because you should always create 3 different sales forecasts. A pessimistic case, your worst case scenario, a realistic or base case, and an optimistic one.
This forces you to plan for the worst, hope for the best, and operate based on what's most likely. It is one of the most powerful risk management tools you have.
So once you've gone through those steps, you're not just holding a stack of papers anymore. No way. You're holding a living, breathing document that's going to guide your company's growth from just an idea into a thriving business.
This finished blueprint becomes your most powerful asset. It's the document you'll show to investors to get them on board. It's what you'll look at when you're making major strategic decisions. It's the very foundation that gives you stability, letting you build with confidence instead of just guesswork.
At the end of the day, just remember this. Your financial plan is so much more than just numbers. It's not a math problem you have to solve. It's the narrative of your business. It tells the story of where you are, and most importantly, the amazing future you are planning to build.
So, with that blueprint in hand, there's really only one question left to ask. What future will you build?